Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Vida Blue gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in now, Torrey Hunter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hunter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Hunter ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
To the plate now, Rod Carew. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2.
Ball at the side.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A runner at second, nobody out. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. This is flared out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
2-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Walter Johnson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1 home. In there, 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP Jason Giambi. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Another payoff pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge. but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right
there. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. To 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Torrey Hunter. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next up for the A's, Tommy La Stella, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. The 1-2. 2-2. breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Garver corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired. 2 down now.
Not shortstop.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Drives it out to deep right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
Now at the plate, Rod Carew. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Nelson Cruz, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-1 home is a ball down and away.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out, nobody on. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Grossman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch, fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24. Ricky Henderson.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit hard down the line. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he popped him up. Rosario coming on, and this will land foul. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz, as we begin the top of the 4th. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Mitch Garver waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 2-1 home. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And it's fouled away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grossman is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Giambi is there for it, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jason Giambi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Gonzalez is up with it. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now the A's designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit high and deep out to left field. Henderson. So on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Third baseman, Miguel Rivera.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the center fielder, Torrey.
Ready for another shot now, Torrey Hunter. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Twins lead it 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Nope,
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dan Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first down of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Now the payoff pitch home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, John Murphy.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to third. Chapman has it cleanly. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Stepping into the box, Rod Carew. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Outside, 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
To the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Minnesota, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp. The 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Ricky Henderson. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
What a terrific pitch. Some people call that a Hall of Fame type of pitch. There's not much you can do when a pitcher executes one like that and puts it right on the black. Only thing you can do, go back to the dugout.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Settling in now, Harmon Killebrew, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-1. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 1-0. Standing in, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Right fielder.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Designated hitter, Tommy.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy LaStella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 home.
That's Bolton.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Trevor May takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Marcus Semien. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's the 1-1. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Joaquin Soria is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Sano. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Torrey Hunter. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Torrey's set down for the first out of the inning. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Lifetime numbers against Soria, not great. He's 1 for 8. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Digging in and looking for more, Rod Carew. He singled his last time up. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Hot shot to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains tied 1-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. Man at first after the 2-out walk. The set and the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carew. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cruz is a great guy to have at the plate in a spot where the long ball would be big. He's got over 400 of them in his career.
And he loves the moment. Period. The end. He loves the moment, and this pitcher knows it and knows how many homers he's hit in his career. Don't be surprised if he nibbles in this situation.
The 3-1. Hit down the line at first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mitch Garver. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
J.B. Wendelken takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Eddie Rosario will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. The 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Count still full, 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Harmon Killebrew. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To third. Chapman's got it. To second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now, as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Miguel Sano. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Twins forced to settle for 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Twins are in front 2-1. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Now the 2-1 pitch is lined into right center. Base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Riding in once again, Matt Chapman. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, and it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, a shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Tony Kemp. Popped him up. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Last strike now for Oakland. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Hit hard to third. He's right there, and they will get the force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Twins came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Trevor May claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 47,170. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.